Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, My Studies. Let's study the lesson Neha's Alarm Clock. This is the first lesson of NCERT book Unit 1st, class 4th. Here in the story Neha's Alarm Clock, you'll come to know about a girl, Neha, who actually wishes not to get up early in the morning to go to the school. And she wishes to just avoid getting up. Even she doesn't want that the alarm clock should ring for her to make her wake up. Let's study the lesson and find out what happens at the end of the story, that she wakes up by herself, and what is inside our body that helps us to do the work on time and be punctual. As the lesson says, Neha's alarm clock. Here you will find Neha is the girl who is just not willing to get up. So let's here we go. The narrator says, ring, ring, ring goes the alarm clock at 6 in the morning. It was 6 o'clock in the morning when the alarm clock rings. Neha makes a face and covers her ears with a pillow, snuggles under the warm blanket. But she knows she has to get up. She mutters to herself. See, look at what happened. Neha doesn't want to get up, and so she covers herself covers her face with a pillow, and she snuggles. She makes sounds of not getting up. She makes sounds and covers herself under a blanket. She says, she mutters means speaks slowly. She mutters to herself. What she mutters, let's find. She says, this alarm clock always rings at 6 and pulls me out of the bed. It's so unfair. Oh, how I would love to sleep a little longer in the morning. I wish this clock would forget its job sometime. Now, see, Neha wishes that the alarm clock should forget the job of getting her up. And the very next moment, as she wishes the alarm clock should forget to get her up, the alarm clock falls, and she becomes happy. She smiles after listening the alarm clock falling. She smiles and she says, oh, my alarm clock has fallen. How happy I am. Tomorrow I can get up late. She was happy that the next very day she has to get up late. You can look at the picture as Neha is sleeping and covering herself under the blanket. The alarm clock is ringing, and she is just very happy when the alarm clock falls, and she says she will get up late tomorrow. And I think this is the condition of everybody in early morning who doesn't want to get up. But there is something. Let's see what happened next. So Neha sleeps and sleeps, and a small chirpy bird. In the next morning, Neha keeps sleeping. She was happy that now no alarm clock will come to wake her up. But you know what happened next? The small birds start chirping. The birds chirps and makes her wake up this day, which comes on the words The birds comes on the window and makes her wake up. Wake up, dear, wake up fast. The word says, wake up, dear, wake up fast. Neha gets up with a start. Oh no! If isn't not the alarm clock. It's these words. Birds, why don't they leave me alone? And now she wishes that the birds should also leave her alone and should not disturb her. This time when the bird made her wake up, she wishes the birds to go away somewhere. She wishes that the birds should leave her alone. And lo, for her surprisement, the next very day the birds even didn't come. See what happened? The narrator says the next wish of Neha comes true, and the next morning there is not only no alarm clock, even these birds didn't come to wake up, but there is someone who else. Think who else is there to wake up now. Next, now see, but there is someone else who doesn't want her to miss the school bus. Can you guess who it is? Just guess who it is. Who can be the next? This big bright sun. This time the big bright sun reaches into her room and makes her get up. See, Neha fills the sun fills into her room, and let's see what happened. He fills Neha's room with a warm smile. The whole room was filled with the light and warm smile, and so Neha has to wake up. Oh, my eyes, now it's the sun waking me up. Why can't he let me be? Now Neha wishes that the sun should also not wake her up. So narrator says even this wish of Neha comes true. Let's see. Even Neha was really lucky. Even this wish of Neha also came true. The next morning, the sun is behind the clouds. So Neha snores till she hears her mother's voice. Now, this time her mother calls her. Wake up, sleepyhead, you will miss the bus. The mother told Neha she would miss the bus, so she should get up. Neha got fed up and says, oh no, why does mother have to wake me up? This time Neha says that mother should also not wake her up. And let's see, there's no escape now. Neha gets up and gets ready. Can you imagine what happens the next day? Neha wakes up with a start. Her watch says it is 6 o'clock. She calls out to her mother. Now, the next morning, Neha gets up herself. You can see, Neha gets up by herself and even says her mother, Ma, who woke me up? She wakes up at 6 o'clock by herself and asks her mother who woke her up that day. Mother smiles and say, who else? You, of course. But I was sleeping. How could I? Neha was stuttered. How could she get up when she was sleeping? Mother says, now tell me, why do you eat your lunch every day at 1 in the afternoon? I feel hungry, Neha answered when mother asked why she eats lunch at 1 o'clock every day. Neha answers because she feels hungry. Like that, she asked another question, why do you sleep at 9 every night? Because I feel sleepy. There is a clock inside you which tells you when to eat, when to sleep, and when to wake up. Remember, everybody, there is a sense of telling or walking on time. That's what called body clock. As mother says that there is a clock inside Neha, so we too have, there is something inside us which tells us to do the work on time and act according to time. On this, Neha says, oh, I would better rush. I don't want to miss the bus. Even she was ready to go to catch her bus. But the mother says, relax. Today is Sunday. And Neha says, oh. She got she got really exclaimed that even she got up at 6 o'clock on Sunday and was ready to go to school. So guys, this happens with us. If we act properly with our alarm clock, we get the sense of doing our work on time. You can see the new words here in the lesson is snuggled, mutters, windowsill, and relax. Snuggle is a sound which we make from our nose and mouth. Muttering is means speaking slowly, speaking something very slow and unclear. Window still is a place out of the window or just attached with the glasses of the window where you can keep something, or it is the space for the glasses of the windows to be open. And relax means getting in rest or taking rest. So keep enjoying, keep reading, and keep studying the lessons with me, and take a moment to share, subscribe, and like. Thank you. Have a nice day.